Hey, you guys, it's me, Patrice Jackson, a.k.a. MsSavvyPro, and we are here with an interview with Therese Eagleman, and she is going to talk about her product, DoTerra. She was one of our sponsors for the Purpose Matters book. She is one of our sponsors for the Purpose Matters book, and we want to know from her all about her purpose and why she's joined the project. So I am super excited to interview her. She is part of the party we had. That book release party was amazing, and she was there. She was in those comments, supporting us and encouraging us along the way, and now we get to interview her and encourage her and support her. So we're going to go ahead and introduce Miss Theresa. Hi, Theresa. Welcome to the party.
Hi, Patrice. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm glad that we get the opportunity to interview you. We had some technical difficulties, but those are behind us now. And we are about to interview you about the book and why you were part of that. So tell me, the first question we were asking was, why does purpose matter to you?
I think purpose matters because if we don't have a purpose, then we just go day to day following the crowd, doing our thing, and no real motivation. I think when we have a purpose, that helps to drive us in what we're doing and just keep pushing us.
That's so true. For me, part of having a purpose is like that why, that goal, that thing I want to reach, or be the best at, right? So
right.
You can use that to kind of measure the things that you're doing along the way to make sure that you're going in the right direction. So I love that you said that, because that makes sense, and it goes along with what I believe as well.
Yeah, a lot of us need that motivation to keep going, and if we have a purpose, we just keep taking one step in front of the other, trying to reach, our goal, and keep setting higher goals to just keep going.
That is so true. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, especially for my couch, I have this couch that it sucks the energy out of me. I sit on the couch and I can just fall asleep. But I'm sitting on the couch and I'm looking like, man, I have these projects I want to finish, or I want to, educate people on what I do. So, I have to get up. I have to work on these things. I have to finish these projects. And it's all because of my purpose that makes me get up and live life and live it abundantly, right?
Right. So I also want to say that I'm really happy to be a sponsor. Listening to everybody's interview for the release of the book, it was just really inspiring. I had it on while I was working, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it.
Well, we are so happy that you decided to sponsor us because of the sponsors that we had, the people that, signed on to and believed in this project. You guys are the reason why we were able to have the release party. You are the reason why we were able to give out free gifts, So that's one of the parts of, in the book we talk about the village. One of the stories in the book talks about the village. And that's it. It takes different people working within their gift or like you, using your product, the thing that you love, DoTerra, to help other people, to use that, and we are able to reach more people because you decided to sponsor us. So tell us a little bit about DoTerra, because I use one of the products. I love it, especially when I'm so stuffed up. So tell us a little bit about what it is and how you use it to help people.
Okay, well, to begin with, I have worked in the medical field, healthcare, for over 30 years. Medical billing, always in the office. And I was introduced to DoTerra 2 years ago in May, and finally found my why and my purpose, and that was to help people one-on-one. I went to a class to learn about essential oils, and I was not feeling well. And my girlfriend, I didn't want to let her down because they had somebody from Utah coming in. So I went, and I was all stuffy and had bronchitis, and I just wasn't feeling well. So I kind of sat away from everybody. And another friend of mine came over and said, here, try this. And it was the Breathe stick. which I think is the one that you had. And I rubbed it under my nose and on the crown of my nose. And I can tell you that when I went to the class, I couldn't even breathe. I couldn't inhale to use my inhaler. And, you know, the class went on, and I don't know what amount of time went by, but I was sitting there, and I could take a deep breath. And I was like, wow, this stuff works really well. And my husband's Cherokee, and he doesn't use any modern medicine at all. So I was excited because this is something that he'll use. It's all natural. They're 100% certified therapeutic grade oils. And he was excited when I came home and told him that I signed up for it. I use lavender to relax my dog when there's fireworks. She's very, very skittish. I use a lot of the oils to calm my nerves, I guess. I have to be careful because the FDA doesn't want us to say certain things. But if I'm really feeling, you know, stressed out, I'll rub some oils on my chest and on the bottom of my feet. If I feel like my heart's pumping a little too hard, I'll rub some oils on my chest to try and settle that down. I run a diffuser at my desk when I'm working during the day, and it just kind of helps keep me focused. I use them for everything. Anybody that goes to my page on Facebook, they'll see I took a picture. I got a new shelf, and I have a new display in my office of all my oils. And whenever I need them, I just go in there, and they're alphabetical, and I can just pull them right off the shelf, and they're good to go. But I make roller bottles with them. I put together a mixture of some oils yesterday and dropped off some vegetable capsules to a friend yesterday, and she's going to take that to try and kind of settle down this sinus thing that she's got going on. So you can take them internally, either drop in your mouth, put it in something you're drinking. I also put oils in my brownies, and that tastes fantastic, and you're also getting the benefits of the oils. You can rub them on your skin. You don't want to buy any at the drugstore because they say, you know, don't put it on your skin, don't ingest. DoTerra has 100% certified pure therapeutic grade oils, and if it says on the label it's safe to ingest, then you can. So I take a lot of them internally, and I diffuse them. So that's 3 different ways that you can use them. But I'm super excited about it. I love the product. I use the product, and I've tried to sell other items in the past, but with these oils, if I hear somebody and they're coughing or, you know, I've got a headache and no matter what they tell me is going on, I'll pull something out of my bag, and I just want to share it with them because they work so well. So it's not really selling the product, it's more sharing it. And that's one of the other reasons that I like it, because it's not work. I just share it, and I love it so much. So
you
that's
know, and
pretty much it in a nutshell.
Yeah, like I like what you said. I did use the stick. As a matter of fact, it stays right there on one of the drawers, like small drawers I have on my desk. I have it anytime I'm feeling nasally or stuffed up. I breathe it. Recently, maybe about a month ago, I had a really bad sinus infection that helped to kind of give me some relief as I was on the phone or doing an interview or whatever. So you're right. I do appreciate the product as well. So tell me, where can we find you to either get the product or learn about the benefits of the product?
Okay, well, I try to have a class at least once or twice a month at Earth Angels, which is located it used to be a church, and it's across the street from Metro Hospital. You can look them up on Facebook at Earth Angels. I post a lot of educational material and any events that I will be at on my Facebook page, which is Anupama Oils is the name of my company. It's ANUPAMA Oils. I'm going to be at 2 upcoming events. One is with Smile with Ono on March 22nd, and that will be at 6 p.m. Mitchell's in Euclid. And then I also have a huge event coming up April 21st and 22nd at St. Joseph Hospital out in Lorain, Ohio. The hospital's closed up, and it's Tri-C Ghost Hunters is having a psychic and paranormal fair there. So I will be there as well. That's on my page also. And if you want to go directly to my DoTerra page, it's kind of long. The link is on my Facebook page. I'll make it easy that way. It's a really long.
Guys, we also have the link at yespurposematters.com. She is a sponsor, and we have dedicated a page just to sponsors. So if you want, just go over to that website, yespurposematters.com, and click on the DoTerra link, and you will be
directed
to her website, you guys. And like you
I
said,
appreciate that.
There too.
To tell anybody the address, it's really, really long. But the link's on my Facebook page.
We all know all we have to do is just click and go, right?
Yep.
Guys, you are heard it here. We have had the opportunity to talk to Therese about her wonderful product, DoTerra, and also hear about her why, right, her purpose. That was truly important because, you know, as you sell things, and a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners will know that, you know, when you're selling something, there may be similar products or similar people that may be selling things, but when you hear the reason why someone does it and you hear the passion in their voice, it makes you sign on, right? It makes you want to believe in what they're believing in. So, you know, hearing her purpose and hearing her story is amazing, right? So you guys make sure that you go over there, reach out to her, and just, you know, maybe ask her some questions. That's what I did. Hey, when I was like, hey, I'm always nasally, I've always had these sinus issues, and she's directing me in the right direction. So reach out to her, talk to her, see how she can help you. So you guys, I want to thank you for listening into this interview, being part of the party. Therese, of course, I want to thank you for being a sponsor and allowing me to interview you.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys.
Thanks.
So we're going to go ahead and end the interview, you guys. But remember, you can always listen to this replay. And there are other interviews on YouTube. Listen to all the people, put it all together, and you'll see why Purpose Matters was birthed and why I decided to put this anthology together and put this journal together. So we'll see you later, guys. And I want to thank you for listening to the interview. Bye.